Not only are sick individuals highly susceptible to infection, they also serve as sources of disease agents, even though the signs and symptoms of infection
highly susceptible to infection.
Even though the signs and symptoms of infection may not be apparent.
What's going on? Good to see y'all. Welcome to whatever this is. And I'm excited, I'm elated to be bringing on tonight's guests, Mr. Hari Rao. Hari, what is going on? Comedian extraordinaire. Welcome.
Thanks for having me on.
It's good to see you.
You presented me on here as if I have anything important to say. No cardigans today. Now that I'm at home, I'm all casual.
I noticed that your normal attire, the cardigan and it's not there. This is the normal Hari.
So I'm wearing exactly that minus the cardigan, I think. Well, you guys have no idea what's going on waist below. You have no idea. It's his boxers for all you know. I feel like that's the new fashion now. The quarantine fashion is presentable top, party down below. You don't even know.
There's been an uprise of these great comedic open mics that are happening online.
A friend of mine, a hilarious comic, Anthony Bonazzo. As a comic, I can see how it's kind of a weird comfort thing. I don't want to say it's uncomfortable, but you need an audience reaction. I mean, that's how comedy works. That's how you know you're doing a good job.
Well, you're talking about crowds. You're talking about the importance of bringing people together and hearing that laughter. Maybe we should bring in an audience member. What do you think?
Yeah, okay, let's do it.
All right, from Chicago, Illinois, ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Dev Marnier. Dev, what's going on, man? Good to see you.
What's going on, Mike and Hari? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well.
It's great. I'm looking at our background right now, and you guys might see in a second. Hari is looking up right above me.
Oh, that is ominous.
He's staring at me.
This is the first one of these that I'm doing, and as I was thinking about it, I was like, I can't really, like, the idea of, like, writing a regular set just seems very strange. Because, like, what am I supposed to be like? I was riding the train recently, and totally not supposed to be on the train. So I went home because, save lives. Thank you. I need that sympathy right there for that and a lot of other things, I think. Here's the thing that I've noticed is that everybody's a hypochondriac now. So welcome to my world. If you got a sneeze and you're at Whole Foods, you better hold that shit in because they will take you around back like you got the plague and like throw organic potatoes at you or something. I'll tell you this story. So, as everything was, the quarantine was starting and like, you go to the store, there's no toilet paper, all like the basic goods are running out. And still like the whole thing that the magnitude of this didn't set in until I tried to find a puzzle online so that I could work on a puzzle. There were no puzzles available. Then I drove to Target. I went to 2 different Targets and couldn't find puzzles. And that's when I was like, oh my God, this is for real. This is the end of days. So I finally found one though at a Barnes and Noble in Skokie. And I ordered online, I called, and they were like, and then they don't, you can't go in there. It's only like curbside pickup. So I go to Barnes and Noble and I call, the store. And I'm like, "Hey, you got the puzzle?" and then they send a guy out, and he comes out, and he's like, he's got gloves on. Yeah. He's got a mask on. He locked the door behind him, to like, I guess, protect against looters. So he's walking up to the car and he's got this big mat. I can't hear what he's saying. So he pulls it down to talk to me. And it was like, kind of like how like a doctor coming out of like the operating room who's like, picks up the mask and he's like, yeah, so the surgery went well. I think your grandfather's going to be okay. Except he was like yeah, did you order the puzzle with the cat on the bookshelf? Like, yeah, that was me. And he checks my ID to make sure that I'm the guy, I appreciate the security involved in securing my puzzle. I went through great lengths to get this. And he gives me the puzzle and I took off. And then this is the world we live in now. So, I mean, you can't be too careful here, but it's also like, it's really freaking everybody out. I want to show you guys something though. That's the puzzle right here.
Yeah. All right.
I feel like
actually,
putting your mind power to use to solve the greatest puzzle of them all, the cure to coronavirus.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'll tell you what, I finished this puzzle. So basically, I feel like, thank you. There's nothing greater I can really accomplish now.
Oh, I mean, the cure to coronavirus.
The cure, yes, it's true. All right, well, with that, I think we should turn it over for a song from Dev. I'd love to hear one.
This is going to be a multi-sensory experience. I'm just going to set the expectations really high here. Can someone make clear, can someone elucidate why I feel the need to hallucinate? Can someone make this one work for me? Is somebody skilled in alchemy? Is my reality not satisfactory? Is my life really not happening? Are you not happening? Oh, I hope to God you are happening. Are you not happening? Oh, I hope to God you are happening. And do you feel the saddest things are the only ones that are happening?
Staying late, not saving all those lives. Well, you were one hot healthcare professional. Nikki, come on, let me in. I've been writing I'm sorry on your Facebook again. You blocked me on Instagram, I don't give a shit. Goodbye Snapchat and Twitter, won't link you in. Throw my phone on the ocean, that's fine. Only use it to call you every morning and night.
On that note, I would love to hear Greta Feel Better.
All right.
And I'm going to get a drink.
The students are out protesting. They've got something to prove. I'd be out protesting if I had nothing to lose. If it was up to me, I'd sail across the sea. I'd drink less iced coffee. I'd compost my body to help Greta feel better. Greta feel better. Greta feel better. Greta feel better. Greta feel better.
Hi, everybody.
Hey.
Thanks for joining me, guys. I had a blast hanging with both of y'all. It was so much fun. Hari, where can we find your music, and where can we find your comedy, your music? You're kind of a jack of all trades, and so much more about you. Where can everybody contact you?
Well, at Hari Rao Comedy is my comedy stuff. And my band is called I Fight Dragons. And the podcast is called What Do We Know with Hari and Jim.
Right on, man. Great podcast. Deb, what about you, man? Where can we find you?
At Deb Marnier, you put the ad sign there, so I think we're all good. But yeah, Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, just search Deb Marnier. My album isn't very long, so if you don't like it, it's only like 13 minutes runtime. It might be a record for the shortest album ever. All fun.
I love that plug. If you don't like it, it's not that long. So you can just sit through it.
All right, guys. I'm going to play us out real quick with a song that we all know, that we all love. Thanks for coming on, guys.
Cheers.
Thanks, man.
I remember trying to talk to you in high school.